Hello trader, I'm going to do a complete multi-time frame analysis on AUDCHF and CADCHF. These are the two instruments currently showing significant trading opportunity in the market. Now before we discuss how we can trade, first let's look at bigger picture. Looking at the monthly time frame, from the monthly perspective, we can see that AUDCHF was in a long-term bearish market. With this monthly impulse, AUDCHF has come to a very important monthly level of support. Now, from that support, we saw that AUDCHF has a bounce to the upside. Now, with that bounce, with this monthly candle, we see the price is pushing to the upside. As we saw, the market has a bounce. We can expect now AUDCHF to continue to rise. Now, this is the monthly impulse in this move. If we take our Fibonacci starting of this impulse to the end of the impulse, we can expect AUDCHF at least to come back to this 38.2% Fibonacci level, or even breaking this high to test this previous swing low. This is the support down resistance along this zone. So from the monthly, we can expect AUDCHF to be bullish. Now if we look at the weekly time frame, we can see that this is the weekly opening. Once the market opened with an weekless candle today, we see that AUDCHF significant bounce. Now we see there is an imbalance in that zone in the market. Also, this is the Fibonacci level, as well as there is a weekly doji, which is a very high liquidity zone. And also we see there is a long week candle, so there is a huge imbalance in that zone on AUDCHF. From the weekly, we can expect now the price slowly push to the upside to fill that imbalance in that area. Now if we look at the daily time frame, we can see that from the daily perspective, there is in fact a strong daily impulse followed by double top formation. The price has broken down again to this previous daily resistance turn support here, and we see the market now slowly moving to the upside. Now we see that from the daily perspective also we can expect an impulse correction, another impulse to the upside to create a new higher high. So there is a high probability AUDCHF to continue to rise to that level where we are expecting, as there is an imbalance in that area. If we look at further lower time frame on the intraday, we see that AUDCHF also showing significant bullish price action along this zone. We see an inverted head and shoulder on the 4-hour time frame, and this current session candles is closing around in 40 minutes time. We see that there is a strong rejection from this zone, and it is forming a doji, and we saw that there was in fact a very strong liquidity gap along this zone. The price has created this move, consolidated, has come down, again tested this important level. Now we see that further bullish move upon closing of this candle. We could see that including this time period, AUDCHF may continue to rise along this direction. So this is the zone that we are waiting for a potential bullish trading opportunity to take this move to the upside with a high probability trade setup with our students. Now let's look at CAD CHF. Now, as like the AUD CHF, we see that CAD CHF also grab liquidity multiple times in this lower time frame. Looking at monthly, first of all, to see overall picture. Now this one you can see that has formed all-time low. CAD CHF has broken all this level, and we could see that CAD CHF may have a stronger bounce to the upside. Now because the price has created an all-time low, we can expect now the price to go ahead and test at least this resistance level to grab liquidity for this move. Now if we look at the weekly, we can see almost the same pattern here. There is a weekly strong bullish candle followed by a narrower red candle, the sign that the sellers are weaker than the buyers. So we can expect now CAD CHF to continue to rise, as at least we can expect in the first move to come to this liquidity zone, or even breaking this high, as there is an imbalance in that area. Now if we look at the daily time frame, we can see that CAD-CHF has a significant impulse, consolidation, breakdown for a liquidity grab. Now we saw today first day of trading week, weekless candle, and the price is now pushing to the upside, and we can expect the market to continue to rise to create new higher highs. So monthly, weekly, and daily giving cat CHF a very high probability for a potential bullish move. Now looking at the intraday perspective on the lower time frame, we see that cat CHF has a multiple liquidity gap with this weekless candle starting of this day. We saw that there was a back-to-back two dodges. This one also has a huge liquidity followed by another bullish candle, giving a very high probability for cat CHF to continue to rise. As we see, the market has a previously impulse in this time frame consolidated, has broken up and again broken down, and we see the market is continuing to the upside, and we can expect now the price to continue to go in that direction to create a new higher high. So we will be waiting for this one as well. As soon as we will find suitable entry along the zone on cat CHF, we will consider going long with a high probability trade setup with our students. If you find value in this analysis, then smash the like button and also leave a comment below to help this idea. Thank you. I'll see you soon in my next analysis.